Now I'd like to call upon Tharun from ECOSTP. Also something very unique and interesting. I never heard of this kind of system. Can you manage waste without spending anything on energy? So let's see if he can answer the question. All the best.
All right, I'll straight go to the presentation. All right, he's coming only half here. You all seen the lake that's burning, and I live near this lake. Yeah, Bendu Lake, yeah. So every 8 months it burns. It burned yesterday, but not this bad. It burned yesterday. Yeah, but this was a photo taken 8 months back when it burned for 12 hours. Imagine a lake burning. We all have short memories, at least in Bangalore. 12 hours it burned. And we got the army to douse it because the local fire engine could not douse it. So army came with 5,000 Jawans in helicopter. They got bitten by snakes. It was a mess. The point is, why is burning? And that's why I brought up here. The burning because of the sewage that comes in. There's a lot of sewage. 400 million liters per day, MLD. 400 MLD, 400 million liters a day is the sewage that comes to hit this lake. Because 40% of the Bangalore, when the flush, it straight comes to the lake. 40%. I mean, imagine 40% of these people in the flush, it straight goes to lakes. Because the STPs, the sewage treatment system in this city is broken. I heard in the morning it is 11 million is the population. So the government can do only 6 million. Government said, guys, you have become 11 million, you manage yourself. You put your own STPs. And the end users, they don't know how to do it. So they just let it out to the drain and it goes to the lake. And it burns. So, and why everyone can't put STPs? STPs are complex to run. I mean, maybe a Suez company can run it, but not everyone can run it. A Taj hotel here, they run a good STP here because they're Taj. An apartment opposite, they can't run it. They let out to the drain, that goes to the lake. So that's a issue what we're having here. It's not only Bangalore issue, all over India is the same issue. 70% of India's STPs are broken, is the minister saying. It's as bad as you can get. It's how it is. So technically speaking, 77% of the sewage straight goes to lake. In Chennai, it goes to a river, it goes to a sea. Bombay goes to sea. Delhi's got STPs. Bangalore has got lakes. That's how it works. Right, so let me talk about STPs, what we have today. Right, STPs are very complex, a lot of moving parts, machineries. People die servicing it. Like just giving example of Taj, this hotel in Delhi, 3 people died 6 months back cleaning it, STP operators. Because what comes in news is when a famous company like Taj or somebody dies. DLF, 5 people died again in Delhi. 5 STP operators, imagine dying. And 3 Taj employees, 1 Taj employee and 2 contractor staff, all youngsters. STP. So these are dangerous. So it's not a easy job to do. It's very complex. So we want to thought in a group of guys thought, let's change this. Let's see how we can do this. And we can't make it improve. It's a 60-year-old technology. There are hundreds of companies working on it. We had to look at a different approach, some natural approach. That's what we thought, and that's what we are going to talk about. Right. So this is not really ICT. Right. We call but Steve Jobs is close. So biology and tech. The intersection is what we are trying to do. The concept is known as biomimicry or learning from nature. This is a biomimicry introduction. I'm not a couple of you will know, but it's about how do you learn from nature. The Velcro is a great example. How do you Velcro? So many examples. The avionics, the radar, all came from the bats. So it's another example. Bullet train. So learning from nature is a engineering science called biomimicry, and Biomimicry Institute, based out of Montana, US, is a recognized institute who's doing global research on this. So they are our mentors. So they helped us. So we made a prototype technology. We did this. We are a 2-year-old startup. We made this, but we got this biomimicry to help us make it much further and come with a solution to possibly solve this problem, right? And what is the solution? This is how it looks like. So it's based on a cow stomach. A cow has got 4 chambers, same thing, and cow can eat grass or many things, and in Bangalore, cows even eat plastic, and you get milk out, right? So because it's got 4 chambers, it can digest. Cow stomach works on an anaerobic digestion concept. So we mimic the same concept, same thing. We had 4 chambers, made of civil structures using pipes and a lot of engineering, but clever engineering. Net, you put bad water, you get good water out without using power. And it works. We got it tested several years, got it all tested work. Unlike a software product, we can't prototype unless it works well. So we did some 5-6 years, got it all working, and then we launched it in a commercially, in a stealth mode. We applied for a patent. We just got a patent a few months back, and now we started commercially selling this. So this is how it looks like. So stage 1, 3 stages, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, water flows by gravity, similar to what happened in a cow's stomach, and gets it down. So this is the kind of water quality you get, is bad and good water. Now, this is the water you get without power. Raw water without power is not that great. You can use for gardening. You apply a little bit of chlorine or ozonizer, you can use for flushing. That's what most customers do. You add a unit called ultrafiltration. Those needs power, ultrafiltration. Then you can use it for bathing. You put an RO machine or an OCO machine, then you can use for drinking. And in fact, one of our clients are doing that now. We're deploying that in a client to toilet to tap. But the main job is done from biologically treated water. This is what we have. This is how it looks like, what we call the guts of STP. So if I want to do here, for the starch water, for example, I have to dig the whole thing up, dig the whole thing in, put all the pipes in, and then fill it back. So it'll be exactly like this. There'll be no change. But one time, you have to dig the whole thing. So it's best done for a new buildings, different do for old ones. So we dig this up, we put it all in, and then this is how it look like. This is one of our clients. So it's very natural, no noise, nothing. It goes underground. Once in 2 years, you have to desludge. That's only maintenance, once in 2 years. It's a small opening, which a septic tank comes and takes it out. Nobody goes inside. That's only maintenance. And this one is another example of a children's playground. Beyond that is a STP. It's in Tanisandra. So everything normal, quiet. This is how nature intended, and that's how this is what we deploy. What are the benefits? Benefits, of course, no power is a key benefit. No moving parts, operators. And lastly, most important is about the money, the return on investment. Because at the end of the day, it's nice to talk about environment, climate change. By the way, this is a United Nations approved technology. It's UN best practice. But who really cares about UN best practice? It's out of money, right? So when you go to a developer and say, guys, this is a 2-year return on investment. The running cost is so low. So this is where one of the reasons most customers bought this. Not really for environment benefit, to be honest. These are my customers, right? We have residential customers, we have commercial customers. We have 40 customers, various stages of 35 customers, 40 installations all over India. Delhi, Kanpur, Hyderabad, Chennai, Goa. Work is going on. At least 9 or 10 are gone live already. They're all working well. We have great test results. Happy customers. Happy. Why happy? Because they go to the internet, go to YouTube and give testimonials. Like 8 CEOs have given testimonials in YouTube. One guy said, you are a Tesla. It's a CEO level testimonials. One guy said, you are 70% cheaper. Because instead of me speaking, nothing like customers speaking. As I said, UN recognized, we have a World Water Forum Brazil. It was discussed, and it was discussed as one of the best practice to implement SDGs. It's nice to talk about SDGs, but how do you ensure SDGs work in real life in a place like India? So that's where this technology comes in. It's a link you can download directly from the UN. So we have that. Then what else? Yeah, we have a whole lot of recognitions. We have Royal Academy of Engineering Fellowship. We have a fellowship from them. We have DIPP approved patent, ISO certification, Agni Swachh Bharat certification. And lastly, we are looking forward to the MODA, the Museum of Design. Atlanta is going to showcase us next month. So it's one of the only innovation is picked up from Asia because of the bio-inspired innovation. Thank you. So it's going to be in a museum. We are looking forward to it. Let's see how it looks like. But given all this, we've been selected. We have to see how it looks like. Lastly, BT, Business Today, chose us last year as one of the coolest startups. So this is my team. I have Dr. Murli in the left, and then Simar is around, and Simar is somewhere here, and Prasid, and this is the team, the 4-member team. 2 years back, we started this company. And this is me and Prasid in Chennai, Coombe River. I don't know how many people know about Coombe River. This is the largest river in Chennai. All the sewage goes there. So everybody, all the guys, all the companies, best companies, ethical companies, all put it to the river, Coombe River. That goes to sea. So and we are supposed to stand there and take the photograph. So that's a state of our affairs. This is my last slide. My mentors, we have real estate mentors brigade group. So we work out of their office because we are getting to a new space. We need to really know the domain well. So they help us on the domain part. What really takes, what makes a developer tick? What is his needs and wants? So a lot of insights we get from them. We get business mentoring from IIM Ahmedabad, and technical mentoring from BIOMIMICRY Institute USA, Montana. We have been there a couple of times, so a lot of technical insights. How do you mimic a cow stomach maximum? How do you get maximum efficiency from a cow stomach? And lastly, we have a fellowship mentoring from Royal Academy of Engineering, UK. So the four, we are blessed to have a great 4 mentors. And the impact, of course, is 50 KL water treated so far. Just 50 KL is not a small number. We are very proud of the impact. We have made some 82, how much I can read? Yeah, 82 megawatts of power is yesterday's data. Some 14 villages we can power for a whole year. This is what we achieved in such a short time. Thank you.
So, I want to tell to those people who didn't go away, there are 2 things, speakers running and audience running. You were able to witness this wonderful presentation. I think all the speakers had something really unique.